Greetings viewers, Vengeancer here, back with another Black Desert Online video. This is going to be episode 7 of my tax-free silver making series. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a looking forward video, what to expect for the future, as far as setting up life skilling and grinding videos, or just where it should be going after watching the other ones. In the previous 6 videos I went over the fundamentals, which going from the beginning on up to now, I started with energy and then contribution points and then life skills, and then I laid out the tax-free methods that I use for making silver, went over setting up a beginner node network, and then kind of delved into mastery and combat and life skilling gear and how it affects making silver and all of that. Now, if you follow the guide to a T, you should have understanding of all that stuff and know the methods that I use for making the silver and have the node network already set up. But the idea and practice behind all of that, this place is bussin'. These little guys playing the flutes. Anyway, the whole idea behind where to go from here is passively building up resources while using your effort in-game efficiently to eventually fuel the tax-free methods. A couple of them you can do now, the grinding and the fishing, and I just made another video that goes over fishing. It's a standalone video, but it's pretty in-depth on that, how to make silver. But from top to bottom, you want to take the time to let your workers, you want to build up a foundation of workers, let your workers do their jobs on the nodes that you've set them up for and let them level up. You want to build up a stockpile of ingredients for beer, good feed, and cooking utensils, and also a stockpile of the crafted beer and pet feed out of the materials. Having a stockpile of both is good. As you're doing this, you want to have a supplement the silver that you're getting with the grinding that you do. If you like to grind, by all means just grind away, but if you don't, and you're like me, level up your gathering and try and get knowledge and build up the contribution points. I went over kind of with the cooking, getting the byproducts. I think I can bring a couple of those up. I've got some in the idle storage. Cooking, you're getting witches' delicacies. You want to stack up as much of this as you can. The most efficient way of using those in an early on level until you hit the contribution cap of 400 is exchanging them for cooking and contribution XP. 10 of those will exchange for 900 contribution XP and 30 cooking XP respectively. So you want to build those up and turn those in, and then eventually all of this is going to passively level your trading, fishing, and cooking and gathering levels. As those level up, eventually you're going to switch over to higher level cooking recipes that will push into the Imperial Delivery, and then your CP is going to be spread out into nodes that will fund those higher level cooking recipes and also fund materials you're going to need to craft trade crates through your workers. I will probably make videos on that in the future as far as trade crates and the cooking recipes go. And then eventually you're going to delve into alchemy as well, just as a side thing. You don't have to, but you get a lot of byproducts from alchemy, so it's always good to have that going. Now, I don't have hard limits as to like have it laid out. You need this much beer, or this much grain, or this much rough stone, or any other ingredient. But I will say that as circumstances had it, I was AFKing a lot. I had a ton of wheat, potatoes, and barley all stockpiled out. I'm talking 200,000-300,000 of each. I think I had more than that on wheat. I cooked it all down in the beer, every single bit of it, and it got me a lot of cooking XP, and it got me a lot of contribution XP. I went from 364 contribution points to 383. And I went from Guru 1 cooking to Guru 10, which is a huge jump, just off beer. And then now I'm going into grilled bird meat, which is basically the same as beer, just a different recipe, a different resource. You get chicken meat. There's a lot of options. You don't have to cash shop. You don't have to smash into mobs and grind all the time. There are other options in the game, and that's my whole reason behind making these videos. Is just to, you don't have to put in thousands of hours to get somewhere. You can do it all AFK, or you can sit and play. I like the game, I really do, so I put in as many hours as I want, and as many hours as I have time for, but it certainly isn't required. The way Black Desert works is a lot of stuff is set up so that you can AFK grind it even when you're not playing the game. So I think that's one of my ultimate reasons for playing it, because I like to set up the nodes, I like to do the micromanaging, the resource management, and I like to be able to jump in and play when I want to. Just even check out the game. I played with the sound off for the longest time, I don't even know why, because it's fantastic. But it really is a different experience, knowing that I can jump in and grind and then sit AFK and still make progress and not have to feel like I'm missing out if I'm not spending every second sitting here playing. This video is going to be a little shorter. The future goals video there isn't really much to tell, just a quick overview of how to wrap everything up before I push on for other topics, but in future videos. But if you made it this far, thanks for spending your time here watching my stuff, and hit subscribe. There's always new videos coming, and if you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you next time.